Hello everybody and welcome to some good old-fashioned Call of Duty gameplay commentary, the bread and butter of this channel. It all started here. Not necessarily here on Black Ops 2, it just happens to be that Black Ops 2 is still one of my favorite Call of Duties to play. I would say COD 4 and Black Ops 2 are easily my favorite to play. I can just hop on them at any given day and play some regular old TDM or Ground War or whatever, and I can still have fun with it. I can still enjoy myself. I can still get clips and gameplays, even after all these years. And Black Ops 2 has been out for a long time now. We got only 4 more months until Advanced Warfare comes out, so that is going to be interesting because next gen, I mean, this is not necessarily going to be the first next gen Call of Duty because I guess Ghosts was on Xbox One and PS4, but things are changing. It's going to be a completely brand new Call of Duty experience with all the exoskeletons and futuristic guns. It takes place in the year 2054, which is just so far ahead even of Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 is supposed to be 2025. So I'm excited to see where things go, but hopefully it's not like Ghosts, because I feel like Ghosts came out and immediately people just were like, nah, this leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I'm going to go back to the old Call of Duty. But before I hand over the nuclear launch codes and you guys start World War III in the comments section of this video, which is always what happens when I bring up next-gen consoles, or pretty much anyone on YouTube brings up consoles, it seems like people just have so much extra energy stored up. Like, people are like leaky batteries, and if you're not getting outside, and if you're not moving your body around, and if you're not getting exercise or you know, social interaction, I feel like the more you just stay inside and play video games, the more you're like one of those basement-dwelling, neck-bearded nerds. And I'm not using nerd as a derogatory term. I'm a nerd. I think most people who play lots and lots of video games are nerds. Nerds rule the world. Nerd isn't a bad word, in my case anyways. But I think the more you become that person, the more like just gross and disrespectful and indecent you can become, because people just don't care about what other people think of them on the internet. And that's like, from a certain angle, I can respect that point of view, just because it's like, that's good. It's good to have some don't give a fuckery. It's good to not worry about what other people think of yourself and just focus on being the best you that you can be and not comparing yourself to other people. That's a good thing. That's a good mindset. That's a good mental attitude to have. But I think there's a different kind of it where people just don't. They feel like anything that they say is fine because they're completely anonymous on the internet, and they feel like they won't have any repercussions, they won't have any consequences to the disgusting, terrible shit that they decide to spew over the internet. And I've seen the lowest of the low. I've seen the scummiest of scumbags. I've seen people tell each other to get cancer. I've seen people tell each other to kill yourself. I've seen people saying, like, I'm gonna rape your family, I'm gonna burn your house down, I'm gonna kill you if I see you in the streets. Like, people are nasty, people are mean. And to be honest, the only thing that makes any sense is they probably don't have a very good life. They don't probably have a very good childhood or background, just because if your parents loved you and took care of you and you had friends and you went to a good school and you did good things with your life, you're not going to have time, you're not going to have it in you to say horrible, terrible shit like that over the internet. That's just not the kind of person that you would be if you actually have a good life. But these people are somehow so miserable that they decide to be internet comment haters, or they decide to just sit back and criticize every single person that wants to make something and put it on the internet. And I don't get it. I still don't get it to this day. It's not something that makes any sense to me, but it is something that I see over and over and over again consistently. So I just want to keep the peace. It just pisses me off to see nitwits and assholes, people who probably have no life at all, trying to tell other people what they should and shouldn't do, or how to live, or what they're doing is wrong, or what they're doing is stupid, blah, blah, blah. Like, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. That's pretty basic. That's just about as basic as the golden rule: treat other people as you want to be treated. I know it's getting a little cliche, but cliches are cliche for a reason. It's because usually they're true. And I get it, you gotta take like a sociological standpoint and look at it by the demographic of the people that are part of this community. It's mostly adolescent boys, it's mostly teenage dudes, it's mostly prepubescent or pubescent dudes just filled with hormones, and they don't know what to do with it, and they're like, my body's changing, I'm angry at the world. Blah! But that's not how it works. I think eventually all of them are going to see the error in their ways, and they're going to realize, like, man, I was being a complete asshole for the past few years, and I could have put all that time into something productive. I could have made something of myself. I could have learned something. I could have picked up a skill or gotten better at something and actually done something for the world, instead of just being this negative Nancy that nobody likes. And some people just have it in their head that they're too cool for school. Like, they're just too cool for positivity. And they're like, nah, man, it's naive. It's ignorant. You got to see all this negative bullshit that's going on in the world. And I don't think it's necessarily naive. I think it's just more like, yeah, all people see all the negative stuff around the world. We see all the bad stuff. You see the bad news. You see the crazy shit happening all over the world, because this is the internet. You can see whatever you want to see. You can just tune in to all the horrible, terrible things if you want to. I just choose to focus on the good things, to focus on the positive, and to try to be productive and be happy. And on that note, I just want to finish with this. Imagine what it could be like. Imagine the possibilities if all the people that are bitter and angry and jaded and negative, if we could somehow channel all that energy into something positive, something where we all work together, like, you know, all the things we've done in the past. The gaming community has come together for charity events and raised millions of dollars to make the world a better place. We've made awesome videos when we decide to come together. I just think the more we can get people working together and cooperating and settling their differences to do something positive, the better this place is going to be. And these aren't just idle thoughts. This isn't just wishful thinking. I think it's already happening. I think it's already taking place. We just need to continue the process and keep working together to make this place more awesome for all of us. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to check out my links down below, I've got Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Please follow me on all of those. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time.